Hey guys, today we're gonna make this very basic animation in Blender. So let's get started. So first of all, I will hide the stuff which I don't need. Then I will make the base of our animation from the default cube. And by the way, all the keys are being screencasted down at the bottom. If you think my speed is slower than usual or faster, you can always adjust the speed in the YouTube player. And then I will just add a torus in the scene. Then later I will apply a boolean modifier on the cube and select the torus as the boolean object. And just go to the viewport display, and I will hide the torus by selecting the bounds in display as. So it's looking good to me. Now I will add a UV sphere in the scene, and then I will copy it several times, make its duplicate as many as times I would need. And in every scene you just have to crack how the animation is being done. In this scene I will not rotate or keyframe the UV sphere. I will just use the circle and then parent my UV sphere to that circle and then rotate that circle, because if I keyframe only the UV sphere it will take a lot of tedious work, but if I parent it to a circle, it will, because the circle is round and our way for the balls is also round, so it will fit perfectly. Maybe right now you're not getting my point, but at the end of video you will get the idea what I am talking about. The UV sphere is looking very edgy, and it's showing some harsh surface. I will just shade smooth as well. You can also name your different UV spheres and different circles. Here I'm not doing that. I have just memory that where I want to parent my UV sphere to which circle, so that's why I'm not naming it, because it is very basic animation. But when your scenes are becoming really big, you must make collections and name your objects. To achieve any result in Blender, there are several ways, so I am using one of them. Maybe there are some simple or harder ways to achieve the same animation. Then move your UV sphere to the initial point from where you want to start your animation. Now you can see that I am not moving the UV spheres. Instead I am moving the circle, and because my spheres are parented to those circles, that's why they are moving along with the circles. And I used different circles because I want to look it very natural animation. So if I would have parented it to the one circle, like every sphere to the one circle, whenever I will rotate my circle, it will move at the same time. But I want some difference between their speed and their position, so that's why I'm doing like this. You can follow these settings to make your scene look a bit different, a bit improved, because it will show some reflections and shadows. Now I am just keyframing every circle. What I will do, I will make some difference between their positions. You can always play with their position. I am rotating it on Z axis. I am just selecting the first frame and the last frame, and just changing the position of my circle, not the location. I am rotating them on Z axis so that the spheres look like if they are moving, but actually the circles are rotating. I hope I am making sense. So if I would have parented every sphere to one circle, this is the animation which would have played. But now my circles are different, so I am just changing my last keyframe, and changing their position in time, so they would look natural. So you can see the difference. Initially it was looking very boring animation, but when you change the keyframe of each circle, it's looking a bit improved. So our animation is done. Now we are just improving our scene. Wherever the scene is looking a bit edgy, I would just apply a bevel. And now it's time to apply some materials to our scene and some lighting. I would use very basic material and lighting for this. By the way, just search for whatever you are going to make in Blender, and have some idea how the animation or material will look like. It will be very easy for you. I definitely searched for this scene on several platforms like YouTube, Google and Pinterest, and then I came to this animation, I played a little bit with the blender to achieve the result. I'm gonna use very basic light, a point light, maybe two of them, and then position them so they look good. Yeah, I'm liking this scene. Maybe the reflections are really hard. I would increase the size of my light so they are a bit smooth. If you are using EV, just make these adjustments to make your scene look good. For cycles, you would not need these settings to be changed. Then you can always select your output folder where you want to output the or save the video or the animation. The balls are white by default, but I have changed some of their properties in material, so that's why I am applying the material on each sphere, because I want to make them glossy, a bit glossy. So yeah, that's the animation. I hope you guys liked my work. It's a bit fast, I think, but you can always adjust the keyframes or make your scene lengthy to make them move slower. So yeah, thank you, and if you liked my work, please like and subscribe my channel.